Step 2, loading the tubes with an extruder. Clay preparation is very important. We need clay that is softer than our typical clay. Our shop clay is about 22 to 24% water, and for the 3D printer we need something that's closer to 27% water. It's really important that it's soft enough, otherwise it will damage the machine. We're aiming for something almost like a consistency of fudge, something that we can drag our finger through without a lot of effort and leave a substantial mark. A lot. So right now I'm shaping this to fit into our extruder without really hitting those sidewalls. And I'm going to make it into just the tiniest bit of a cone shape so that it slides in nicely. And the goal is to get a full lug like that. This extruder is not designed to load the large 3,600 milliliter tubes that the Scar uses, but we have modified it so that it can. So on the wall we can see those hanging pins. We'll use those to secure the tube to the extruder. It's important not to push the pins all the way in, as they will then drag through the clay that's being extruded to fill the tubes. They should only be placed so far in as to hold the tube securely. In another video, we'll go over how to use this same extruder to load the smaller tubes for the PotterBot 7 and 9 Pro. Yeah, so there is some combo of holes that when you line them up, there's two somewhere. In this shot, you can see how the pins have not been pushed all the way in, and the tube slides cleanly into the aluminum cylinder of the extruder. It's a pinch point, so obviously don't have our hands there. And then we slowly move it down one by one. And what I might do is just put my hand in here to add a little bit of pressure so that that cone taper, yeah, go ahead and push it, kind of just fills out the walls.
Yeah, I can see.
Just like that.
Okay.
And that's all you
Crush your
need.
hand. I can't tell what force I'm putting on this.
And if you do those lugs really well, it should only take, one, and you'll feel it kind of hit.
Yeah,
Yep. And that's really important when you feel it. Don't push it if you'll feel that change.
Okay.
And then to take it back out, sometimes it gets a little stuck because of the walls, and then you just, instead of pulling, you can use the reverse, the leverage like that. But if it comes out nicely, we can just do that. Note in this image that we don't need to fill the tube to its maximum edges. In fact, we actually need 1 to 2 inches reservoirs on either end, and that is to fit the plunger and the extruder nozzle in there. Once the tube is sufficiently loaded, be sure to clean out the extruder and the table surface and anything else that you may have taken out or dirtied with clay. Once you've completed the cleanup, bring the tube back up to the 3D printing lab, and in the next video we'll cover reattaching the tube, plunger, and extruder nozzle.